about a minute and a half. Take some pellets down in there. Okay guys, welcome back to Raw Doing Stuff. Today we've got this 7-pound brisket flat, but I'm going to do something a little different with it. So it's really thin. When I bought it I didn't realize it was that thin, so I've been looking around on the internet trying to decide what to do with this thing. And some people have done like a rolled beef brisket, so I'm going to try to roll this thing up and then we'll put it on the smoker and we'll see what happens. The thing we're going to do is just get some of this fat off here. It's pretty trimmed up, it doesn't need much. This side looks pretty good. Alright, so for our seasonings today, I'm going to use this garlic pepper. I use this on all my briskets. That's just a base layer. So I'm just going to put that on there. Get both sides of this. And then I've got this prime rib steak seasoning that I picked up. So we're going to try that on here and see how we like it. It's got some garlic, onion, some sugar, and some salt in it. Pop that open. And put a good layer of it on here because this is a big chunk of meat, so it can handle it. Go ahead and get the other side. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. And then we're going to attempt to roll this thing up. Can't decide. I'm thinking the other way. We'll roll it the other way. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to tie it up with these strings. Like that. Keep it rolled up. Alright. Just like so. Put 3 of those on there. I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to try it and see, but this brisket was so thin I think it would just burn up if you just put it on there. Tried to cook it normal, especially on that one end. It was really thin. So we're going to try this as an option, see how it works. Okay, that's all there is to it. We're going to get this thing out on the smoker and put it on, and we'll see what we come up with when it's done. It looks like, I think it'll turn out good. I think it's going to be a good experiment. So we've got this thing all tied up. We're going to get it on the smoker. I'm just going to smoke it like I do a normal beef brisket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this thing on here. I'm going to cook it 250, 275, right in that range. And we're just going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. I'm not sure if I'll wrap it up in the butcher paper or foil or what. I'm just going to keep an eye on it and see how that goes. Once the bark gets on the outside and it starts looking really good, we'll see how dark it is and decide if we're going to wrap it up or not. But I think we'll try to take the internal temperature to about 200, 205, or just until the probe goes in easy and it feels tender. That's usually about where it is about 205. So anyway, I'm going to get this on the smoker and we'll see what happens. put that probe right in the middle there, and we're just going to let this roll. I got the thicker end down here towards the heat, thinner end further away from the heat, and we've got that fat on the bottom that'll help protect the bottom of it from the heat so much. So we'll let this roll for a couple hours and come back and check on it. Okay, so we've hit 163 degrees, and you can see this if you take a look in here. It's looking really good. It's got a good bark on it. It's got the color that I want on it. So I'm going to just take this probe out. I'm going to wrap this thing up in some aluminum foil. Put a couple chunks of butter in here with it, because butter makes everything better. I'm just going to wrap this up in two layers of heavy duty foil. This way. So we're just going to put this back on there. It's absorbed all the smoke that it's going to. It's going to help it get done and not get our outside overdone. Stick our probe right back there in the middle. We're just going to close it up and let it roll until we get to about 200, 205, somewhere in there. Alright guys, so our meat is at 205. I'm going to check her out here. See how easy this is. A little warm there. See how easy this. Oh yeah, it's done. It's nice and tender. That goes in like nothing. So we're going to pull this off. We're going to take it in the house, wrap it up in a towel, stick it in a cooler, and it'll sit there for a couple hours till we're ready to eat. And then we'll take a look at it and see how she tastes. Alright, so we got our rolled beef brisket flat done. It's been resting for a couple hours, but we're ready to eat dinner. So I'm going to get this string out of the way. It looks really good. I'm going to slice it this way on an angle because that's the way the grain's running. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we go against the grain. It's really good. Pulls right apart. And a little taste. Tastes like brisket. Tastes really good. So it's really moist. Got a lot of moisture in there. So yeah, I like it. Tastes good. So if you have a thin beef brisket, you don't want to burn it or anything that way, this is an option of a way to cook it. The last one I cooked it was this thin. Because it was so thin, it just kind of burnt. But this one, it stayed moist and everything. It's got a good bark on the outside of it. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up and a like, and we're going to eat some dinner.